Hello folks, thanks for joining in again. It's alright, Liz is struggling with the sun in her eyes. We have moved 3 times on the boat to try and get a better position, but you're going to have to put up with how it is. Yeah, so we're on the move again. It's been 15 days or something like that since we last filled up with water. We've got about 7 bags of rubbish. I don't know how we make so much rubbish, to be honest with you. So water needed and obviously the rubbish point. Unfortunately, to do that we need to go down the 3 locks. Once we've gone down the 3 locks, we will be in a very long pound, well, not a longish pound, but with 1 lock in it, which is at Fenny Stratford. Yeah, at Fenny Stratford. That'll be our only other lock, and then after that we'll be in a sort of 16-mile pan, I believe it is. Pound as well. Yeah, so...
Okay, so...
waffling on.
Hello.
Anyway.
I have got a voice.
Oh, over to Liz.
Just haven't been able to get in.
Over to Liz.
Right, come with us, guys. Hope you enjoy.
Well, after all that, that's it.
Well, you've said it all, haven't you?
Come with us. Well, it's a glorious day for it.
Yeah, it is lovely.
Absolutely glorious. I mean, I didn't think we'd be sort of thinking about whether or not it's going to be too hot for Ernie, how it's been the last few sort of days. What do you think, Ernie? Could be.
Where's your friends, Ernie? Got 2 German Shepherds over here.
Oh yeah, blimey, the German
Bark
Shepherds
quite
won't be...
constantly. Anyway, apparently a few years, Ernie, a few years back, there they are, he's calling them. So he said he was going to give it to them on the way past.
By the way, this carries on 4, 5, 6 in the morning.
Yeah. And, all right, that's enough. You've given it, you've told them. Well done, Ernie. Apparently, I mean, I don't quite know what they're protecting up there to need that, but apparently they used to have Rottweilers, and the Rottweilers used to get in the water and come over and attack the passing boats. So we're quite blessed that they are no longer Rottweilers.
The stories you hear, on the canals.
You're well pleased with yourself now, aren't you, Ernie? You finally told them. He's been as good as gold with them all week, hasn't he? Yeah. Not said a word to them, and he did say this morning he was going to say something because he knows he's leaving. Yeah,
it's a bit like Ernie's version of road rage, you know, when someone gives it the big one and then puts their foot down and runs away. It's a bit like that, really. It was a bit of a... I wouldn't say it was 100% mooring for us, to be fair. A couple of issues, as you've just seen the dogs, and I mean they did literally wake you up in the middle of the night sometimes, and that, you know, sometimes you could sleep through it. But apart from that, we really did struggle with the internet. Anyone who's going to think about sort of mooring up here in the future, Bridge 108, not brilliant.
The trains run quite close, and we always find when there's trains, the internet does all depend who you're with. We're with 3. Which is a bit shocking wherever you go, to be fair. I don't
know, we have moments with it, don't we? But to be fair, we did do an internet check, didn't we? When we first pulled up, we got something around about a sort of 3 or a 4, which we can handle that. This is download, by the way. And then we did a check about 5 minutes later, didn't we, just to make sure, and it came up as 14 download. But you know, the reality wasn't
again,
quite...
it's the trains that you can hear possibly in the background there.
Definitely.
That pass, that just drop the signal out altogether.
Yeah. So, what a glorious day we have.
So this boat's coming out so we can go straight in, and then I'll jump off. There are lockies on, but I always like to help.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's the rubbish point just there on the right. 7 bags went in there today. Superb setting to this pub, absolutely superb. Rammed in the summer. And it's been absolutely so easy with these 2 guys. It's been clockwork. Well done, guys.
Right, that's Soulbury 3 locks done. There's quite a bit of help there. That's really, really nice lock keepers. And the boat's gone out quick. And we've stopped at the wall point. I was supposed to tie up the back. Clearly I didn't. I'm going to get wash on. So we're going to fill up with water, and while we're doing that, have a look at these clips here of where we went when we were at our last mooring spot. Little walk in a country park, and Paul cooks up a treat in the kitchen. So join us back here when you finish watching those.
What do you want then? What do you want? Tell me about it. Tell me what. I think he wants a walk. So what do you do on an autumnal day, quite windy, surrounded by tall trees, etc.? I know what to do. Let's go over a woodland park on the off chance a tree might blow over on us. We've come into the main car park. They catch you a bit on the parking here.
You haven't said where we are.
Sorry? I'm just about to say where we are. And we are at Rushmere Country Park. And we're going to have to be very aware that there are adders. So whether or not I suspect we've got to keep Ernie on the lead anyway. But yeah, it's a lovely drive in. There's a beautiful tall pine trees, etc. So yeah, we're just going to have a nice little walk around here. Careful we don't get lost here. There's so many different ways to go.
And the car park is quite steep. It's like
£7 after 3 hours.
Yeah.
So let's not get lost for more than 3 hours, eh?
What's the matter?
He's just seen 2 horses.
Are you singing?
He's just seen
They're
2
not horses, Ernie. They're dogs.
He thinks they're horses. Some of the biggest dogs I think he's ever seen. Quick update on the large dogs. Well, they weren't very large at all. They were just average size sort of dogs. It's just that the lady was really, really short. It made the dogs look massive.
Enjoying your walk, Ernie?
Yep.
Are you? Is it good?
bit fed up with the same old meals, haven't you, Liz? I mean, I'm head of cooking and shopping and that side of things, and to be fair, I do agree with Liz. We've sort of found ourselves with a regular 6 meals, I think it is, that we tend to rotate. Don't get me wrong, we're not as bad as like, on a Wednesday we have like lamb chops, you know, and on a Friday we might have, I don't know, spag bowl or something. We're not quite as bad as like to the day, but we have ended up in a bit of a rut on the menu side that I cook. And a lot of it tends to be sort of warming up rather than an actual skill process, if you see what I mean. So we found this pasta book, and today I've decided that I'm going to cook mushroom and boursin tagliatelle for a change. However, because it's my first attempt at it, now you might laugh, but I'm not actually making the pasta, the tagliatelle, as it were, which it shows instructions on how to do that. I'm just doing shop bought tagliatelle, and I'm going to do the rest of the ingredients. So just a bit of a warm up, and then I am going to learn how to make pasta as well. I promise.
You're just saying that so you don't get comments I've got the comments about the crumble topping.
No. Yeah, I know. But I mean, it looks like a good book by Marks and Spencer's, and it's Sally Mansfield, if anyone knows her. But I mean, it's all kind of stuff. You've got pasta soups, vegetarian pasta dishes, fish dishes, and general meat dishes and that. So I'm just going to give it a go. And I said to Liz, you know what it's like in the winter when you've got your sort of evenings drawing like 4 o'clock dark and all the rest of it. But maybe might be nice sort of once, twice a week, and that sort of start preparing, making a bit of pasta about 2:30, 3 in the afternoon. Let that sort of do its thing, and then start cooking 5 o'clockish or something. Something to do a bit later on in the afternoon, I suppose, on them sort of dark days, really, you know. So that's where we're going with it. So I'm going to do it, and obviously we'll film a little part of the finished dish, I suggest, and just have a look at Liz's face when she's consuming it and see if it's progress or we go back to our old 6 sort of regular menu meals we do. But no, I thought it could be a good idea. Oh, they're big cloves, aren't they? Oh, it's going to be nice and garlicky, girl.
I like garlic. Good job, really, hey?
Yeah.
Ernie's come to check out progress.
Yes, I don't blame him either. Don't blame Ernie for coming to check. He normally checks the times anyway, doesn't he, Liz?
Yeah.
Right, let's cut these chives up then.
We are quite creatures of habit. 6 o'clock, sit down.
Yes. Got to, haven't you? Right, let's cut some of these lovely chives. Right, half go in now and half gets sprinkled on afterwards. I can never work this out. How much does that do on a ball? I mean, I'm going to throw about 8 in, I think, but I don't know, does it say anywhere on the packet? I don't know. Does anyone know? Right, 1, 2, 3. I think I've done 8 before for us. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. In the process of making the pasta, you're supposed to put some baby spinach into the pasta when you're manufacturing it yourself. However, because I've bought some already made, I'm going to add some of this to actually put in the pasta while it boils. As you know, this shrinks like anything, so it's just an idea, so we still get the right flavours in there somehow.
excited? You're not going to have any, are you? You might. You can smell things, can't you? You can smell that garlic.
Very professional, I thought, that shot. Right, roughly half.
125 mils.
Remember, this is Paul's way of cooking.
It's only roughly half, depending on what container size they get.
Half. Oh yeah. This is a massive
It's
container.
125 mils.
Yeah, and that's 270, so roughly half. In now. I'm not saying it's the healthiest meal we're ever going to cook, but oh, lovely! Look at that. Oh, lovely. And the final touch is the remainder of the chives. There we go. I always serve up my dish on the left and Liz is always on the right. And the reason and the way I always remember that is because as far as this boat's concerned, Liz is always right. There you go. Looks alright, doesn't it? Does it look like the picture? Sort of. Not as green. Right, come on in. Oh.
I've got the forks.
Oh, okay. I think that answers the question, don't you? That was gorgeous.
Yeah, really nice.
Really,
nothing
really
too
nice.
overpowering in there.
Nice.
We thought the garlic might be too strong, didn't we? But it was just nice, subtle flavours throughout. Really nice. Well done.
Really, really good.
Nice.
Right. Magic.
Right, you're back again. So we filled up with water, I put a wash on, filled up some drinking water bottles as well, and we are ready to just cruise on behind me to the bridge, the next bridge along I believe, and we're going to moor up there. So come with us on this little short hop that we've got to do now.
That might well be the most powerful water supply on the network. If knowing what we know so far of our sort of 2 years continual cruising, I would say it is. Anyone think they can beat the 3 logs power on the water?
We're just drifting backwards at the moment, ready to come out.
Just
Let
pull
me
the,
spin you,
pull
sorry.
the front out.
Spin you round. So that's why he was drifting backwards. Ready to go onwards.
Okay, Ernie, what did we manage to drop off in the bin liners?
Rubbish!
Very good, Ernie, very good.
Oh, interesting. Overflow. It's overflowing. Look at that.
I think it's called a culvert, going back to last week's vlog or the week before.
Anyway, whatever it's called, it's overflowing with water was my point, which means the water is up to the correct level.
That's right.
Nice bit of artwork there. Nice, very nice. We're going to slot ourselves in here. Doesn't look big enough, but Paul thinks it is. And we fitted. Paul was right. So we're all moored up, and while we were at our last mooring, not only did we go out, which we've already showed you, and Paul cooked up a treat for us, we also did, I'm looking in that direction because we did the bathroom floor, and Paul did a bit of amendments to the canvas canopy. So I'll show you those clips now.
Hello. Hello. Nice colour, isn't it?
This is what Paul was carrying in at the end of last week. It's, what is it, Paul?
Just stick on laminated flooring.
How many times have I moaned about the flooring in the bathroom? I know it was my design to do white, but a word of advice: don't ever put white flooring with grooves in a boat.
Well, it's got texture, wouldn't it?
Yeah, texture grooves, and because the dirt just traps in it, and it's so hard to keep clean.
The only time that's been truly white was when it was first laid. Anything other than that has varied in sort of slightly different colours of white. Sometimes more brown than white. But that's been a nightmare to clean. So we're putting this one down, which is relatively smooth, and obviously it's a more boat friendly colour, especially having a dog with winter coming up. So yeah,
he sent me out to B&Q. Yeah. I said, what colour shall I go for then? He said something in between the coal dust that we get from the fire and mud.
Yeah, something. Yeah. Coal dusty, muddy colour.
But this is gonna. Obviously, this wouldn't be good enough flooring to pin and stick on a boat. But we're going to put it on top of the floor that's there, because the floor that's there is a specialised waterproof floor that we invested in when we did the boat.
Yeah, I mean, it was just bathroom or kitchen friendly, wasn't it? So yeah. So basically speaking, at the end of the day, we're going to leave that down. 2 reasons: it's a lovely flat surface, better than the boarding that's below, so that'd be good to stick to, and it's also going to be another layer of sort of insulation for the winter, I suppose. You know, only thin, but at the end of the day, every little helps, I suppose. You know, so yeah, let's get this show on the road.
Done. Show you this side. It's quite hard to obviously film because it's such a small space, and the lighting.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We have, for the last few months, been suffering from wobbly cleats. So consequently, when it's a windy day like today, they keep undoing themselves, and obviously then canvas starts flapping about. So these two here, that one there and that one there, were bent over and only just about worked due to our accidental steering, if you like, in Broadstone Tunnel, and the fact that we have an overhanging bar here that doesn't line up with the rest of the boat there. So consequently that one sticks out, and we've been caught out in Broadstone twice. So I've changed that cleat, and now let's just show you how simple and straightforward it is, really, as long as you've got the right equipment with you. I shall demonstrate the procedure. You need a drill and a rivet gun. and of course a new cleat and 2 new rivets. But this is how it's done, if anyone doesn't know. Drill the old one out, like so. So make sure you've got the right drill bit for your rivets you're using. New cleat, 2 rivets. Straight through there. Hello Ernie, you open into there. Turn that round so you get a little bit more room when you use the rivet gun. And
I can't see anything but your hand and Ernie's nose.
right, so they're ready to rivet up. Small hole in there. Onto the rivet. Why are you laughing? Okay, so squeeze 1, 2, 3. Forget the counting. Let's pull through it. All right, there we go. Now, scratch your paintwork if you like. There we go.
Okay, thanks.
Nice and solid, no wiggling. Lovely, better than normal.
So that's it. So.
That's easy for you to say. Put yourself together, it's only a goodbye. You've done about 150 of them.
So, that's it for this week. Thank you for watching. Join us next week to see what we'll get up to.
Even we don't know what's going to happen there. So what bridge are we next to, just out of interest?
I've got absolutely no idea.
Okay.
We're just past Salisbury Freelocks, I don't know.
Okay.
The next bridge. I'll put it up on the screen.
You won't know, will you?
I will always do things,
Okay,
don't I, guys?
Yeah. Okay. And I've got to say goodbye as well. So I'll pass the phone to the wife. Yeah, thanks for watching again, guys. Much appreciated. Don't forget, 6 o'clock next week. Love for you to be watching us. And Ernie's got something to say. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, do the ding dong bell and leave them comments. Bye. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Love you.
Thank you so much for watching. We really hope you've enjoyed that video. Please leave a like, comments and subscribe if you haven't already. Do answer all the comments. Thank you to everybody who's bought us a coffee. We really appreciate it. We hope to see you here next week, Wednesday, 6 o'clock. Bye for now.